So, guys, it's very painful to say that Fina's sister didn't actually make it after the struggle, after the effort that people actually put, calling out on Dangote and all that very dark man support. Even when Fina had an accident, all through that process, they're actually trying to help her to make sure that everything is going well, and to the extent that very dark man had to go to Auchi Polytechnic, that they decided that Dangote truck actually like was constantly moving. He stopped because it wasn't only Fina's younger sister that was a victim of that. There were so many other people that actually a victim of Dangote's truck and all that. So people, these things has been happening before, but this time around, Fina decided to shout out. She reached out to Very Dark Man and other people, bloggers, to help her and call on Dangote so they can give the sister proper treatment. It was so painful that after that effort, because Dangote's group, they actually responded to Fina. They supported. They took her to hospital, and it was a whole lot of story behind that. But the thing is, Fina's younger sister was actually married, but Fina kept insisting that she's not married, that the man didn't pay anything. And people are saying the reason why she was doing all that because she wants to get everything for herself, whatever Dangote group will bring, that she wants it all herself. That's why she's saying that Fina uh, that's why she said that her younger sister is not married to that man, despite the fact that after few investigation, she was actually living with this man and had a child for the man. And people also checked very well and then find out that this man is actually very very okay and all that. But rumor has it that he didn't pay Fina's younger sister bride price and all that. People was like, are you sure all these things are true? Because for a man to be very very okay, have all it takes, have the money, should be able to pay for bride price. Is that why Fina was actually shouting that the sister isn't married? Because there was also a picture that Dangote group snapped at the hospital, and the husband was in that picture. So the picture went viral, and Fina kept saying that they should take the picture down, that her younger sister is not married to anybody. It was a whole lot of struggle. And then again, guys, rumor also had it that Dangote group brought 100 million naira for the treatment and all that, but Fina insisted they took her sister to Lagoon in Lagos hospital. I don't actually know where that is. So the 100,000, they said that that was the reason why Fina was actually making all the effort, that the husband is not involved. In fact, there was a whole lot of story. And to the extent that some people reach out to Fina's younger sister's husband and find out the man is actually okay. He said that if actually Ruth will be okay, because Fina's younger sister's name is Ruth, if Ruth will be okay for him to step aside and all that, he's ready to do anything for her to be okay. The man actually tried his possible best, though his name wasn't that like they didn't actually dragged him. It was Fina that was saying they should take that picture, that the sister is not married and all that. I don't know why she was doing all that. She reached out to Very Dark Man. Yes, Very Dark Man actually helped in that case, calling on Dangote and all that. Everyone, it went viral and all that. People was actually interested in that case, because this is not the first time Dangote truck has been having crushing people, and none of them will make it. Even the bike that was carrying this Ruth, that's Fina younger sister, he didn't actually make it as well. So it has been happening years, but this time around it went out and all that. So regarding the meeting that Fina had with one of the Dangote's group, and they reached out to her telling her that they have meeting, but they don't want very dark man in the meeting and all that. She said one or two things. She went there with the lawyer. That's why she didn't reach out to very dark man, and all these things went viral. And very dark man started saying that Rina betrayed him and all that. Later Fina came up on social media. She was seeking for apology. She was just apologizing to very dark man. Maybe the meeting they had, what they told her, or maybe I don't know what is it that she heard. She refused to talk, and then she reached out to very dark man, apologizing, saying that she called very dark man several times before went on that mission. That very dark did not reply and all that. She didn't know that very dark man is very fast. I don't know why very dark man and all that. She said, in fact, it was so huge. There was a whole lot of story, and finally everybody was following that case. Everybody was kind of, I pray this lady make it, because although one of the leg has already been cut off, they have already cut the one of the leg, and it was so stressful. They say the sister was unconscious for over 19 days till she lose her life. Like, it was so terrible. Like, Fina is a public figure. There's other people that actually was crying about their own lots, because Dangote Group, then they find out that most of the drivers that are driving this vehicle aren't even qualified. They don't even have any driving license. They are just on the road there, and they're paying them peanuts to ride a huge truck, risking the life of people. It was so touching that now that Fina's younger sister didn't actually make it, what is next? How is this issues going to be resolved? And there was even a news that Fina is unconscious. She was rushed to the hospital because of stress and all that. And Coco P himself had to call Fina out, telling her that she should wake up. She should wake up. Forget about that print pretense that she's doing, pretending, like she's pretending. She should let go of the pretense, that she just come up and then she have to talk, that after everything they did for her, and this is how everything is going to, that she betrayed very dark man. And when in fact I don't know where to start. All these stories, all this struggle, all this effort that I have already put on, and this root of a girl really did make it. May her soul rest in perfect peace, guys. It's so touching. I don't know what is going on in this country. There was a whole lot of story. People are actually bashing on Fina right now. They actually, even despite the fact that she lost her sister, people are saying that she's the cause of it, because most of the things she's putting out there, it's all lie, that she's chasing crowd and all that. Why would she be chasing her when she's the former Big Brother Niger? That's how we get to know her. And they're saying that she's chasing crowd, that everything that happened is her fault, that she was being so selfish, that she's acting as if it was only her sister that was in the asset. She didn't care about other people. They asked about the bike man and all that. Fina even came out to respond to all that. She said that she was aware that there was other victim, but she's very interested and concerned on her sister. That she's very concerned. That's why she took her sister, even when, because there was other victim in the hospital when that incident. Like other victim that was in the hospital. I think very that one was involved then. So Fina had to move her sister to another hospital, leaving others no notification to very, and that was where the issue with her and very dark men started. That was where the issue started. So she have to move her sister, and she also said that she's very interested in her sister, like she concerned in her sister. She don't want anything to happen to her sister. That's why she have to move her sister. That Dangote group, them don't even know that she moved her sister before she started reaching out and calling on Dangote. She made a lot of statements saying that if Dangote group have been going scot-free with others, that you see her sister own, that they are not going to go scot-free, that she will make sure she drag them and all. That was a whole lot of talk. And if to the extent that Dangote group had to reach out to her not to involve very dark man, this case have become something else. For them to tell her that you shouldn't involve very dark man in all that, what are they hiding? What is the problem? That was why very dark man was insisting that Fina is a betrayer after everything, and then it gets to some points, and they now told you that these people that risk their life and everything, their resource and all that, they tell you that they are not involved, and then you just have to dish them out like that. That was where very dark man was annoyed and was calling Fina a betrayer. It really touched her. She have to come out and apologize. But after everything, guys, what's the next? Fina's sister didn't actually make it, and it's so touching. And in fact, I just pray that may have so rest in peace and let this case not take any other person's life. Yes, let it not take any other person's life. So guys, if you have anything to talk, your suggestion, you can put down your thoughts in the comment section. You can put down your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please, I beg you, hit the subscription button to help the channel grow. Here we'll be bringing you latest and legit gist. So guys, stay tuned for more video on Mountains TV. Don't miss out on anything. Bye guys, and see you.